Hello guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about Dying Light, what I like about it, some things Techland could have done differently, and what we can expect in like the sequel of it. So the first thing is just a little rant. So it's the crafting mechanics. The crafting mechanic in the game is just, at the start you've got your essentials, you know, your lockpicks, your medkits, maybe a couple weapons, stuff like that. And by the end of the game, when you collect more blueprints through the game and stuff, by the end you're bordering on like literally reading the Bible. Like you're literally bordering on reading a full-blown novel. It's hard to navigate. If you want to craft a medkit in the midst of the battle, you've got to stop your game, go all the way down just to craft the medkit, then actually return to the game. It breaks the flow of the game. Maybe they can add like a cosmetic where you can craft mid-game. Like, say if you're on top of a roof and you need like a medkit, just click down on the D-pad and it crafts you a medkit or something like that. And in one of the gameplays, you can see Aiden, the character, holding a axe kind of thing. It's like a stick with like half a sign nailed to the stick. So it's like an axe. Or if you can do that in mid game, like just pick up a stick. If you can hold two weapons at once, that would actually be like a cool cosmetic. In the gameplay, if you've watched it, they said that they have doubled the number of parkour moves. We've only seen a few of them, but I'm excited to see what can come in the future of Dying Light. There's a new grappling hook. In Dying Light 1, when you had the grappling hook, if you grappled to a point, it would like pull you towards it, and like you'd get on top of that. But the grappling hook in Dying Light 1 is like you could grapple onto something, and it's more like a swing than anything else. And then in the game, you see him use his grappling hook onto a wall and then swing off. And then he deploys like a parachute, and then he parachutes down to like a building. So that'll be cool if we see that in the game. Next thing is like new cosmetics and stuff. So we haven't actually seen much of the new cosmetics. Obviously we've seen the new grappling hook and everything, but I'm actually excited to see, because in Dying Light 1 there was like different potions. There was the night vision booster, which boosted your speed. There was speed boosters. There was obviously the mission where if you did all of Dahlia's tasks, you get Dahlia's cloak potion, which were really helpful. Yeah, there was a lot of potions, so I'm actually excited to see what Techland does with the potions in the sequel. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Dying Light, the humans in day versus zombies, slash zombies in night. I don't think that's a good idea. The zombies in Dying Light actually seem like they're dumb as fuck. You could just be sat on top of a roof. You could be like, in Old Town, you could be on top of a roof, and then a zombie could be above you, and then if they see you, they will just walk off. Right, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the balance between nighttime gameplay and daytime gameplay. Double all your points, and like double your melee points and your agility points is not enough to go out at nighttime and get absolutely bummed by volatiles and night hunters. One of the producers at Dying Light 2, she said that a lot of people didn't go out in the nighttime because they said it was either too scary or pointless.
The dying light cycle, of course, is there still, and it is affecting the game in a way that was not made before, which means that day is for the human and night stays for the infected. This will give us a bit different experience than it was before, because before we've heard that night is too scary. So, and right now we want to, answer our community.
I think it wasn't too scary. It was just pointless, really. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to talk about is melee weapons and what new ones, and if we're going to see some similar ones in the game. If you watch the gameplay, you'll see that melee weapons and what new ones, and if we're going to see some similar ones in the game. So if you watch the gameplay, you'll see that Finger, the character that you play as, he takes someone like a stealth assassin, stealth attacks them, and then he takes the weapon off the like, it was stuck in a plank, so he takes it off it, and it looks basically identical to the hunter machete in Dying Light, in the first Dying Light. And then if you keep watching, as he gets inside, he uses his grappling hook in melee, so that's pretty cool as well. And he like uses it to pull like some barrels down onto a bunch of the Colonel's men, and then he jumps off a wall and does this really cool spin kick. There's also a new gun in the game called the Scorpio, and the narrator describes it as a devastatingly ranged weapon that basically one-shots your enemies. If it is as good as the narrator describes it, then we are in for a real treat when it comes to new firearms and guns in the game.